Hey Amber, how are you? Hey big brother, thank you for coming. Oh crap, I forgot. Hey Rob, Luce, Roderick, Cheryl, thank you all for coming. Um, I forgot to send out an invite to one of our guests tonight, so I'm going to. Uh, so I have to apologize to Jenny Fierce. So uh, let me send this to her real quick, and then I'll be right with you, so she can come into the chat. We've been talking about her coming on as a special guest for a while now, so my bad for not having this already done. And go back to. Let me see. So, hey Shannon, Eric, Sarah. We have very little news about the time jump. They've been keeping that on the low, but we're going to talk about what we do know about the time jump so far. Hello, Danielle. Um, uh, Thank you for everybody for coming in. Let me turn some of this off. And good gravy, this is a lot harder. There we go. StreamYard. I'm back. The invite, copy. So guys, I'm gonna send out an invite. So if you want to come in and say hi, I'm putting it in their comment section now. So okay, we want to get right into it. I got a few questions for you. Now, this whole thing, hey Lisa, this whole thing about who's gonna die on Friday, I'm like, there's no straight answer that's come out in spoilers yet. There's distinct suspects of who's gonna die. If you in our soap group, I mentioned that they said next week Hope will have the adoption papers signed by Thomas, and Thomas is going to be missing. So I'm like, Thomas is going to be missing. Hey, Tori, Mary, Patricia. Does that mean Thomas is going to die? We know Flo's leaving the show for at least 3 months. So Flo's still out there as a suspect. And then somebody mentioned that, Zoe might easily be the one who dies. So now let's get into some Days of Our Lives news. And I'm going to see if I can pull this up for you guys. Stephen Nichols has a return date, November 27th. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Phoenix, how are you?
I'm good. You figured it out.
I did. My kids helped me, but I did.
Oh, nice to see you, everybody.
Nice to see you too.
Cable's not here today, so we're
Okay.
gonna start on Cable. Um, right now we're giving some Days of Our Lives news.
Okay.
Um, and let me see. And then we'll get into some General Hospital, and you know how we do, a little round table.
Okay.
But Stephen Nichols comes on November 27th.
Say that again.
Stephen Nichols on Days of Our Lives. He returns. He plays Patch on Days of Our Lives. He'll be back. We were talking about on Bold and Beautiful. There's really three distinct suspects of who might die. There's Zoe, because she's been hanging around Thomas. She could easily be one of the people that dies. Also, Thomas turns up missing next week, so he could be the one who falls. Or we also have, we know Hope is going to live. We also know Doug is going to live because she has the adoption papers. But of course, Flo is the third person who could potentially leave the show. So, yeah.
Okay. I'll just listen for that. I'll listen to because that's not my. I don't know nothing about that. So.
Yeah, you love General Hospital. So we're gonna get in that too.
Yeah.
You can also tell the guys, what you love about General Hospital right now.
Okay.
So they're listening.
Oh, we're here right now?
Yeah, what's your favorite storyline going on in Lives? I mean, General Hospital.
Yeah. Hi, guys. General Hospital. Oh, Lord, where should I start? I miss it from back in the day, like the early 2000s. That's when they had better storylines. But right now, y'all know that y'all have seen that my man, Valentine, that's my boo thing. He's starting to go a little soft on me. This whole Nina's got him twisted in the head. When he first started, he had that Valentine Cassadine swag, but he's starting to lose it now. And I'm starting to see it spiral out of control. I can tell now that Nina, she does know something's up with that. Because we saw her earlier this week when Obrecht came to the table.
Right.
And she was watching from a distance, watching her and Valentine talk. So we'll see what goes on with that.
So let me ask you a question. Sure. Now, I'm going to put this on the screen. So one of the shows is talking about the end of Brad and Lucas. Will you miss Brad and Lucas?
No.
As a couple?
No.
I really.
They're like their whole story is just like here and there for me, here and there. Like when it was supposed to be Lucas, Brad, and Felix, when they had that little competition going on or whatever, that had me more interested. But this is probably the only time that I have liked seeing Brad and Lucas together right now. Brad's getting himself all caught up. And they're actually finally having, like an actual
relationship.
Like it's a real story now between them. Before it was like, okay, yeah, they got married. That's cute. We all knew that was going to happen. And we've been waiting for the Wiley thing, but I like what's going on right now. Like, honestly, I don't even care about Wiley. I mean, I'm waiting for Wiley, yes, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
And I'm going to ask the Soap fam, how are they feeling about the new Nicholas? Jenny?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. I'm looking at him. Wasn't there an actor who played him in the late 90s or very early 2000s who played Nicholas that looked a lot similar to this Marcus? What's that?
Tyler Christopher?
Yes. No, not Tyler Christopher. Before him, there was some other young dude before Tyler Christopher came on.
I just remember Tyler, and then he had like a replacement that didn't last long, and
Oh,
then Tyler came back, and then he left again.
okay, maybe that's what it was. But when I look, when I hear the name Nicholas Cassadine, the only Nicholas Cassadine in my heart is Tyler Christopher. I'm going to give this guy a chance. He's very young. I mean, age ain't nothing but a number. He's very young. We've only seen him a few times. I'm just not feeling him right now. I'm not.
I'm gonna give him a chance, but I'm like you. The verdict is out. For me, he's a little young for Ava, but so was Morgan.
Right.
And Nicholas should be older, C.S. Hopper.
How old?
But because I go by Tyler Christopher, it was probably by 40.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say he's older.
Might be maybe 30 something.
I haven't looked him up yet. I just looked up his name. I didn't read his bio, but yeah, he's pretty young. Like I said, we've only really seen him this week in a couple scenes, and then we seen him on a promo for the next day, but I'm not feeling him so far. And like I told Cable, I tried to fill out Cynthia for Nina.
I think she's getting better.
Right now, she is
better being
over the top.
I think she's better when she's mean.
But right now, okay, during the wedding scene in the aisle when she was like Sasha, blah, 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 she was good there. But now I feel that she's way over the top now. Like she needs to dial it back.
Right.
That's
And better, Kristen does spill the beans to Eric on Friday, but here's some other Days of Our Lives news. So I know we jump around a lot here, but we do have some other Days of Our Lives news where it seems like Lonnie is actually going to be working with Kristen to take down Gabby. So that should be interesting. That should be real interesting. Oh, Stephanie, where are you at? Stephanie, are you saying that the new Nicholas is 41 in real life, or Tyler Christopher?
Wow, if he's 41.
He don't look it. He got good genes.
Yeah. I don't know.
And Big Brother, we don't know if what's going to happen with Kristen's baby, because I heard like Sarah loses her baby and then still Kristen baby. So, but I haven't heard it confirmed. But I'm hearing that Sarah steals Kristen baby, which would be crazy. But the time jump is supposed to be crazy.
Everybody steals everybody's baby, so it's really not that crazy.
And Cheryl Simpson says this guy's been on primetime, but I've never seen him before.
I watch a lot of TV. I don't recognize him from anything either. Like I said, I'd have to look that up.
C.S. Hopper, I was hoping they were going to end the baby storyline now in November sweeps, but it looks like they're pulling back because we don't really get a lot of Nell anymore. Because
has it been a year since that story started?
It's over a year.
Has it been really?
Because Nell was gone for at least a year. She got her Emmy because Emmys came back again. She got her Emmy and quit. And we see how good that is. How good that is for her.
Well, I'm saying, like I keep saying, this story has been dragged out so long that it's gonna happen when it happens. We'll all see. It's gonna happen when it happens. There's other stuff going on right now. Like it's just not one of my. I'm not looking forward to it as much as what's going on right now on GH. If that makes sense.
Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. She said the new one is 41.
Really?
He doesn't look 41. And they are doing a horrible job with the Young and Restless Devon storyline. They do not want to write for Black characters. That's clear now because they got this big storyline and they put the brakes on it for weeks. And then, Kane's fired and, it's crazy. And I'm also tired of Brooke and Hope obsessing over Douglas, because all he did was lie, truthfully, about, not telling her baby was alive. But how many times has Brooke and Hope lied on Bold and Beautiful? Come on now. So we got Ethel confirming also that
I see that. 41.
Gwen Marie, I do not want Kristen to lose her baby. I love Stacy, and I love the idea of Kristen and Brady having a baby to keep them together, rather than her having another lie in secret and whatnot. So,
Is she talking about Cheryl Simpson? She's talking about Tyler Christopher with the tattoos.
I know he's got some.
Yeah.
And I did like Tyler Christopher. He's my favorite, but
I know
that he has drug issues, and I can't be mad at General Hospital, because I feel like maybe he relapsed, and that's why it took so long to finally bring a new Nicholas on. Because based on what he was saying, they were definitely in talks for him to come back. And then when he took that mask off, I was like,
oh my God.
I was so mad.
Oh my God. I'm surprised my neighbors didn't hear me. I was so mad.
I thought that we were going to say that was Spencer.
Or yeah, I was like, who is this young boy?
Because they said that Spencer was older now. He was a young adult. So I was like, oh, they aged Spencer. And when
I like that actor, though. Yeah.
Wow, shit.
I know, right? It was like, let me turn the TV off. Watch it tomorrow.
I'm glad it was at the end of the show.
I know, me too. Because I was like, oh no. Mm-mm. Yeah, and I saw that Tyler Christopher had written something thanking the GH fans about wanting to bring him back on. But at the time that he wasn't, that's not something that he saw happening. He had other things going on in his life.
Yeah,
but
we know. We know. I hate that, a lot of our favorite celebrities have ruined their careers, whether they're singers or actors, drugs. Like, we got to pray for Maxie over in General Hospital. She's dealing with depression issues, eating disorder, and she just did some interview where she said that she was thanking Brandon, who's her ex-husband,
right,
Johnny Sakar, and for helping her through her depression, to get her, convince her to get some help.
Wow.
So we've always seen Maxie have issues like when she's covering her face because she's got some sort of psoriasis or something happening, and I feel in her weight gain and loss and up and down. So
doesn't she have endometriosis? I think she has endometriosis. I don't know if that has anything.
Does that cause skin?
I don't know, but I know that she had taken a break for a while when she took that few-month break a couple years ago.
Yeah,
like right around the baby.
Remember, she took a couple of breaks because we had a new Maxie twice.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think the death of? I think it's gonna have something to do with the chemicals. But I think that they're going to think the person, if it's Thomas, I think they're going to assume that Thomas went into the hazardous chemicals and maybe he missed the chemicals or something. Because I don't think they'll kill Thomas, just like I don't think they'll kill Flo. Okay. Hope gets on my nerves. Which Hope? Bold and Beautiful Hope or Days of Our Lives Hope, who's now president?
Lord.
So we got two Hopes now. What is Julian GH going to do, Brad, when he find out I'd like Julian's being bad again.
Yes.
But I really wish he didn't reveal it to Brad. I would have liked to see Brad twisting the wind a little more with getting dick pics.
He seemed a little too calm, cool, and collected, Brad, when he went in there to ask Julian for another chance. I was like, he's acting a little, I don't know. I know we've known Brad for a while. He's acting a little too calm right there about this. So I'm not surprised he reported it. But I was shocked when he actually played it for Lucas. You think Lucas believes him?
I think that Lucas need to find out that Wally isn't is Michael's son. They said Julian's going to make a power move in the spoiler section, and I think that power move is going to be telling Lucas the truth.
Well,
But I haven't seen any confirmation. That's why I haven't posted or anything or said anything. But they said Julian makes a power move. I would think the best power move would be go to Sonny and just say, "Look, Sonny, wow, he's a Michael kid."
oof.
You know, because he's only going to make things worse for himself in regards to Sonny. And Amber, Sean, because you said Team Hope, I know you're talking about Bold and Beautiful. So are Kristen and Brady going to be together? I don't think they'll be together if the time jump, if her baby's missing or the baby's presumed dead. I think that they'll break them apart and bring them back together. I miss Bold and Beautiful needs to go back to its basic formula and add more actors because they're being real cheap with the actors. We got a Team Steffi. We got, how did you know Tyler wasn't coming back, Ethel?
Because we can all feel it in our hearts. Us real fans, we can feel it in our hearts.
Oh, I do not like Hope and Liam together. He's too wishy-washy, and she's too obsessed with Douglas. They're no longer fun to me. Yes, Cheryl, we both thought it was the new Spencer. So why would they even mention Spencer being older and whatnot? You know,
he was on some Disney Channel show because my kids watch Disney. So he was on there for a little bit.
Yeah, because he's in that Disney contract. So even if he's at General Hospital, he's still part of Disney.
He's a trip. I hope they don't replace him.
I think that he'll be fine either way.
He goes head to head with Valentine. The way he be talking to Valentine like he's his equal.
Right, but if he was a little older, you could take him more seriously.
Right. Because hold up. All right, this he's kind of serious here.
Steffi does need a new man. Endometriosis. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure. I thought endometriosis had to do with pregnancy.
I think it's like the lining of your uterus.
Yeah.
It grows on. I have 4 kids. I don't know if it's supposed to grow on the inside or the outside, but it's reversed, whatever it is. And it's very painful.
You've had kids and I'm a paramedic. So I'm a paramedic, so I should remember this.
I know, right?
I'm retired.
Okay.
It seemed like everything I learned as a medic just went out the window once I retired.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I was a firefighter and a paramedic.
Oh, wow.
So that was because in most cities I want to be a firefighter, but you also be a paramedic because if you notice when something bad happens, the fire department was the first.
I was gonna say they all come.
Yeah. Because there's only a limited amount of medics, but there's fire stations in every district. So.
Okay, and you did that out in Baltimore?
Yes.
Stand up, all right.
Thank you. And they were running us because there's so much crap out here. I didn't know how bad Baltimore was until I became a firefighter, and then after you like the 1,000 drug overdose, and it's like the same people. You're like.
I've only been out to the aquarium, and I got lost one time, and they had the stoplights out there with the blinking light in it. I was like, we got to get out of here. It's starting to get dark.
Baltimore is not a bad city.
Right.
You just got to know where to go.
Right.
And you got to know where to.
I believe that. Yeah, of course. There's a lot of cities like that.
And we have some great restaurants too.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got the casino.
Okay. You guys have a Port Discovery out there too for kids.
Yes, we've had that forever.
Yeah.
And we also have the science building and
yes, the harbor. The harbor's nice.
That's our tourist trap. So Shannon, Kim, I'm so mad. We're talking about your hospital. I'm so mad that Kim is crazy because I liked Kim when she was Carly, and I was like, just make her Carly part 2.
She needs to get the hell out of Elizabeth's house.
Carly and Laura.
I was like, girl, get out of Elizabeth's house, please. You are talking too much.
Well, who did you like better as Carly, Tamara or Laura?
Tamara, absolutely.
My favorite Carly is Sarah, but I would take Tamara if I couldn't have Sarah.
I still would say Tamara. I liked her. I
I,
like her body language.
but the thing with Sarah is when she took Tony from Bobby, I was loving it. Yeah, she was giving Jason and Sonny the business. She was the wildest Carly. Tamara was wild, but she was a little more tame. But now Laura Wright, I loved her in Loving, in the City. I didn't watch God Light, but I love Laura, and she's had good Carly moments.
Mm-hmm.
But Carly is a boring mother who only thinks about her, worries about her kids. It's not Carly.
And her little baby, she got hidden upstairs somewhere.
Right. Ava's kid that
Donna.
They play keep away with the baby.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And I agree with Roderick because I'm not a long-time Young and the Restless viewer. I've only been watching 5-6 years. But seeing old stuff with Sharon in it, I realized I missed so much. I missed a lot. Like I missed the Victoria Rao years and all that.
My bad.
I agree, Cheryl. They're human. You know. Maybe Tyler, I'm guessing, and Max. But we love them. We just want them to do better.
Please. Yes. Especially you, Cynthia, if you're watching.
I think Cynthia will get better when she's allowed to just be a mean person. When she gets to tell everybody off.
Michelle just portrayed her. So she gave her a character. She made her so animated. She made her own person. If I just like.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say something?
No, I was just saying Michelle should have stayed Nina. They haven't used her correctly on Young and the Restless yet.
I've heard that. I've seen that comment a few places.
Yeah, she's just spying around people. Now she's just like a bird. She's just on the video cameras eavesdropping and whatnot. She ain't even had a man yet. Phyllis supposed to have a man. Phyllis, I feel like half the people don't even want to work with her. I know that she burnt a lot of bridges before she left the first time and went to General Hospital. That's right. They brought back Hillary, and then we barely see her. It's crazy. And they got her on a 3-year contract and not even using her. Phyllis is good at being nosy, but you got to blackmail somebody or something. And Big Brother Lonnie, I've seen that spoiler more than once that in the time jump, Lonnie works with Kristen. Because Kristen there's 2 people. I think Rolf has a surprise accomplice, and I think it's going to be Sammy Brady kid that they've been talking about. It's been coming for a while. Don't quote me on it, but they keep saying that when he comes, he's going to be like Stefano. So we'll see. Yeah, we talked about Brad taping Julian. Brooke and Hope do need mental health. The way they act, and they're so obsessed with Douglas. We need some Steffi fans in here too, because we need some Hope fans because people are telling us that we love Steffi too much. So Steffi fans, speak up. I think that Steffi will still get a man. I think Liam will have a little competition. We got he's not ready. Lucas, he acts like he hasn't done anything wrong. I don't like Lucas. I really wanted Brad with Felix, to be honest with you.
Right.
But the 2 of them fighting over him was not the storyline I wanted to see. But it was fun to see them, the 3 of them. But
while it lasted. Hi, Caroline.
Theo's dad is alive. Theo's dad will come out on Friday. I'm hoping that Theo didn't know his father was alive because I'm really rooting for him to make him give him a little bit more.
I love him small too, Cheryl.
Because he's supposed to be the same age as Jocelyn with the time jump.
Wasn't she 14? Do you want no?
I think she's 16.
I thought we'll say she's 15. How about
They're
that?
going to recast Drew because they're looking for a recast. I don't think they're looking too hard, but they're supposed to bring Drew back.
They gave him such a horrible send off. Wasn't that a horrible send off they gave him, Billy Miller?
They treated him bad for their whole year.
But the way they sent him off, now come on.
But as soon as Steve Burton came back, they said Billy Miller who? And they didn't know what to do with Steve, and they didn't know what to do with Billy. You know, they're giving more for Steve to do now.
What's he doing? Nothing. Walking around the police station.
But they act like he's a cop, like he's a detective or something.
Right. They're letting him in on their notes. I don't know.
I wonder what's going to happen with Cassandra escaping with Sam. What's that about?
Oh, you think she's going to escape with Sam?
That's what it looks like in the commercial. That Sam's going to end up coming along or whatever.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And we've seen that it was, well, we're thinking it was, it was Nicholas who took her out of the
first time.
Right, the clinic where she had
today they revealed he's going to set her free again.
Yeah.
Veal's parents are not dead. Eric Vanderway shows up on Friday. If you're in our subgroups there on Facebook, you'll see we posted pictures of them and everything. Well, we don't know if Billy Miller's going back to Young and the Restless. That was the rumor a long time ago. But he's been doing primetime television, and I think that if he can continue doing primetime, he's going to stay in primetime. You know, because that's really the goal of primetime movies.
Lining of the uterus. Okay.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Austin is coming back temporarily. They said he's going to be back for a brief visit. Carrie came back briefly, but she's gone again. Yeah, I remember. I think twice my favorite characters were like trapped in a well or something for months. I know all my children, I think One Life to Live did it too.
I remember that. All my children, I was a little thing. But wasn't it Natalie and Janet?
Yeah, Janet from Another Planet, you know, Franco mother.
Heather Weber.
Heather Weber.
They need to let her go. Let her come back out because we need something right now. Could you imagine her and Ryan running around?
I thought we were going to get that breakout for Halloween. Now, Sylvia, I have something special for you. I kept trying to get this picture up when I was talking about Gabby and her phone, talking about, you know, looking like she's going to kill Julie at any minute. She just need a reason. This was the picture I was trying to show folks. So that's Gabby on Days of Our Lives. I love this picture. And I love Gabby. I wish she wasn't being such a villain. But I like her being a villain, but
she looks like a badass.
I don't know what No Coludo means.
Is that the last name of the Marcus Nicholas guy? I think that might be his last name.
But he's the Days of Our Lives fan.
Oh, okay.
Coloma is the last name of the new Nicholas.
Same difference.
It's Sylvia, me too. The Line in the Uterus. Thank you, guys.
What do you think about that?
I think that this is a very horrible storyline. That they didn't really build it up. That, you know, Kendra being Kiefer's sister. I'm sure that it was the Donna Day guy that told Kendra about what turned out to be the fake pledge that Alexis killed on purpose, which I believe she did kill him on purpose. When I was watching, you know, she saw him in the road, kept going.
Right.
But because she accidentally kills people.
I know.
Alcazar, he just
accidentally then
off the balcony or whatever. So, and I actually would love it if they made Alexis act like a Cassadine. You know, I would like them to pull a trigger because we need. This is what General Hospital needs. I miss the Quartermains. They need a solid family other than the Corinthos. I would love for the Quartermains to come back, somehow Justice to come back from the dead, and Maya. Because they should have never, Justice should have never died. And they should have just sent them off the show if they really get rid of the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for Taggart or Talbot. Was it Taggart? I would love for Taggart to come back and give Sonny the business. And I think they need to strengthen the families and they need to strengthen the storylines in the hospital because it's called General Hospital, not those mobsters and some other people. You know.
Well, yeah. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the Jerome's possibly building back up? I mean, we know Ava's all, she's going through what she's going through, and that's my number one. That's my heart right there on GH.
The only problem with the Jerome crime family is that they were never written correctly. They were never written to be equals to Sonny. Even when Julian was running the Jerome crime family, Sonny was kidnapping them left and right. Whenever he needed to talk to him, he just sent somebody like Julian don't have guards too. You know, they didn't treat Julian or Ava when she took over like a true crime boss.
Mm.
Ava and Sonny should be like this. The Julian, the Jerome crime family, the Corinthos crime family. Because I hate the way Sonny is just so dismissive.
Now.
And, like Sonny, Jason is a murderer. He's a hired hitman assassin.
Mm.
But the problem with Alexis being poisoned is that Kendra has no connection with no other characters. So she just kind of floats in and out of the scenes.
Right. Just very random.
That's the problem with the Kendra storyline. So Alexis being poisoned would have been interesting, but they find out that's Keith's sister, lock her up, and that's in the story. Where does it go from here? Now, if Kendra was turned out she was also related to the psychiatrist Alexis Dayton,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we have an interesting story. Like that, the daughter he thought died or something.
Right.
Now he doesn't want Alexis to lock his daughter up. That's
a story. Yeah.
But that's not what they wrote. So, but I'm a writer. I could have fixed the story.
We always throw ideas out there all the time.
Sam was looking really tired. Kelly looks like she don't want to be there.
No, but let me tell you something. The way she's been acting the last few months, this is the best acting she's done the last few months. Locked up. This is the best she's looked with no makeup because I'm sick of it's just the same thing with her. It's a flat line.
It looks like Gwen said, she looks tired. She looks like she wants to go home to Billy. You know what I mean? She's like, if your boyfriend was fired from the show and treated like shit, and y'all are still together, how are you going to feel about your job?
Now, I've read some places that Kelly and Steve don't like each other behind the scenes, off camera, that they got kind of.
I don't remember an old episode of Soap Fam where I was talking about when Steve returned, it looked like Maurice wasn't having scenes with him. Laura wasn't having scenes with him. Kelly wasn't having scenes with him. It was like all of them were like, not feeling his return. Because when he left, they were like the Four Musketeers. When he came back, it was like, ain't nobody had time for him. And it was noticeable on screen that the actors weren't getting along. I think that they're doing better. Like, I think Laura has renewed her friendship with him because you see they're doing shows together and stuff like that, public appearances. So I'm sure, they like, let's go get this money,
Right, yeah, I don't hate them for that.
So I love Ridge as with Shauna. I think that has brought the character to life for him. Oh no, I hope not. Because I thought about, are they going to disfigure Thomas? I hope they're not going to go through that storyline. Yes, she was a good Carly, but not like Linda. We agree. We see each other. Sarah was the best. Then came Tamara. We don't talk about Jennifer.
The one that came in and out.
Jennifer
He
Brand.
went crazy after having Jocelyn. Is that when Carly went crazy after having Jocelyn?
Wasn't that Laura Wright who had the?
There was some girl who was there for like a hot minute, a hot second.
There was only one. Jennifer was the brown hair Carly that didn't look right in the part. And Maurice Bernard did not treat her like Carly until like her last show.
It was around that time, I think.
Yeah, Jennifer did not get a fair shake, but Jennifer was miscast. She was I forgot her character on One Life to Live, but she had a better character on One Life to Live.
Oh, I can't think of it either because I used to watch that too.
There's a vote for Tamara. Your uterus is not shading.
Shedding.
Yeah. Do you know? You mean menstrual cycle, right?
I don't know if it has to do with the menstrual cycle. I just know
that's what happens when you have your period. Is
it's clearing out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on the endometriosis is the inside or the outside where it's supposed to be growing.
I know it's like twisted or something. I can't remember, but it's in my memory somewhere. You know,
everybody.
I'm not quite sure which character they're bringing back from the dead. I've heard rumors, but I'm not gonna like put those rumors out there when I don't know for sure if they're true or not. But they've thrown out some pretty big names coming back, but I don't want to report it unless we know for sure. Hey, Shakira. Yeah, they're bringing it back a few new people for this time jump and I think beyond. Yeah.
She's slumming it.
I've seen women go to jail and look pretty on soaps. I don't think Susan Lucci got rid of her makeup when her character got locked up. That's right. Yeah, I like Rich and Shauna. Yes, he has. He plays Justin on Days of Our Lives.
Oh, I miss Luke.
I've heard in the comment section about Luke potentially coming back, but I haven't seen it in any kind of spoiler.
I've seen that people are thinking that Dev and his wax self is Brenda's son.
Well, I was thinking that I still think they said one of the actors on the show is really Dev's father. I think Sonny is going to be Dev's father. Now, here's another piece of information I'm going to put out there. They said that for the November sweeps spoilers, they said that Carly is going to learn a secret.
I saw that
could affect Sonny. You know, that could change Sonny's life.
Well, we know she's going to hold on to that unless she benefits from it.
Yeah, I think that Carly's going to find out that Dev is Sonny's son, some kind of way.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yes, Sam has been phoning in her performances ever since they broke her and Billy up on the show. You know.
Sam's been boring, boo-boo.
We don't know yet. We just speculate. I don't know who's the victim now. Maybe it's Sam. Is Kyle going on some? I still feel like they're lovers. They just act like boyfriends that broke up and now they found out their family. Oh no, Mr. Kirk. Lonnie was the worst actor in the last few days. She looked like she lost her last friend. She doesn't know how to really convey emotions properly. She looked like a broke model. So I'm just saying, Lonnie disappointed me in every turn. And the whole storyline is just stupid because she's a cop and she should lock Abby up for attempted murder. Yeah, Johnny Sakar. Johnny's coming back, and I think he's going to be working with Rolf. We don't know yet.
The last time that Sam, in my opinion, was a complete badass is when she had that parasite in her brain and she
Yeah.
karate kicked Sunny into that hole at the construction site. That's the last time. And she went over to Ava's and she was like trying to convince Ava to go make a move on Sunny.
But remember, that's before Jason came back. That was back in Drew was still.
Well, that was still the last time. Now she just needs to be rested.
That's when she was happy with the show when her and her man were together.
I liked her and Drew better too.
They had real life chemistry on and off. Oh, Lola's definitely going to sleep with Theo. They're definitely working towards that. Yeah, Mariah, they don't know what to do with Mariah now that they made her a lesbian. Yeah, getting rid of Devon's money was horrible. Well, it's supposedly Anna coming back in December, but
I don't care for Anna and Finn.
I prefer Hayden and Finn.
I've never liked them together. It's just something they don't match.
They don't have the chemistry. I would rather Anna go back to Robert over coming back to Finn.
Love Robert.
Like Finn has had great chemistry with Sam when he was a vampire and when he was John McBain. He's had like 3 characters that had great chemistry. Something off camera, they probably don't like each other anymore because you've never seen them ever in the scene. And they were like lovers for years on the show.
Okay.
Cable wants Anna to come back as Alex.
Right, I heard him say that.
I think Alex is interesting because playing the bad version of the character is always interesting. Even though Alex originally on All My Children was not a bad character, she was a good guy, and Generosity decided to make her the evil twin. Right now, we know next week Thomas goes missing, so we don't know if he's the one who died yet. I don't know whose inheritance you're talking about. Yeah, I think Liam's wishy-washy. He could have been the one to go, honestly. It's actually, Shakira, a question of, will Kyle sleep with Summer first or will Lola sleep with Theo first? Steffi needs a new man. Well, that is the persistent rumor that he didn't want to do the love story with Tracy. And so, if he didn't want to do what was written for him, they fired him. We had a lot of misinformation about how many pregnancies was going to be on days for the time jump. Because I remember talking about that spoiler several times. And it came from Soap Dirt, which is a 50-50 website of whether or not it's going to be true. And it's looking like Sierra will not be pregnant by then because after the time jump, her and Ben are broken up because he's in jail for killing Jordan. True. Taylor is not, she's not on the show. So I'm like, just leave Taylor alone for now. Hunter Tolly got a lot of flack for her plastic surgery, and until her face gets back to normal, I don't think she'll return to Bold and Beautiful because too many people made fun of her. I don't know if they're going to bring Caroline back, but, the actress is on Days of Our Lives now, so it'll have to be somebody new. I don't know who's married. Yeah, Summer's on vacation for 2 weeks, so she should be back soon to resume her story with Kyle. They're not going to kill Douglas on Bone and Beautiful because Hope has the adoption papers signed by Thomas when Thomas disappears. So Zonia and Big Brother for Life. There is a rumor that Sam is coming back. That rumor was started by the actor that plays Will, that implied that Sammy Brady was coming back to the show full time. But we can only hope, because when Sammy comes back to Days of Our Lives, the show gets 100% better.
Ethel, that's what I was thinking too. The way that female prison guard was acting. I mean, that'd be easier anyways. Just get rid of her.
Really like Nicholas putting out hits on people. You know he did it for Hayden, but
and that didn't go very well.
Big Brother, Rolf being on the show, there's no time limit. I haven't heard anything about him exiting anytime soon. He probably still has people to bring back from the dead. Yeah, I think that they're going to try to kill Cassandra, and they'll both escape. Her and Sam will both escape. But the problem with that is the actress that plays Cassandra just got a role in the primetime show. So I don't know how that would affect her continuing on General Hospital, or if that primetime show is a major gig, or she's just doing a few episodes.
I don't really care for her storyline either. Comes and goes.
The guard was calling Nicholas.
She called Nick, or she texted him. He called somebody, and then she texted. I'm assuming she texted him back.
Right. Cassandra threatened Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I just mentioned this, that the actor playing Will, he actually said that Sammy was coming back, but I don't think he was supposed to say that. So right now we just have his word that Sammy's coming back, but he's getting a lot of people talking. Meanwhile, Sammy's still directing and doing. She got a new TV movie series with Lifetime, so I don't know. Yeah, we don't see any of the children. Well, soap operas, children only come back when they have a storyline purpose. Like, you rarely see Elizabeth kids all together unless it's a holiday or something like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's like whatever kid has a storyline is the one you see the most. Like, is her kid still like trans/gay/unknown?
Aiden.
Yeah, because it was like, is he still baking cookies? They kind of dropped the storyline. Like, they never resolved. Like, I didn't feel like there was a conclusion to the storyline.
Well, Charlotte was bullying him, getting the class to bully him, not about just the cooking, but just about how different he was.
Okay, so why are they letting Franco go with Kim? I don't think it's... Well, the whole thing is Franco ain't going nowhere. If anybody leaves the show, it's going to be Kim.
She needs to go.
I think that Franco is going to get kidnapped.
Right. By Sonny.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen in the park.
Mm.
I saw a picture, but I can't remember. Was Elizabeth there when Franco at the mind wipe thing happened? Because I saw a picture of Elizabeth and Franco, tied to that chair or whatever. And I couldn't remember if she was there originally when Cam, got saved.
Mm.
But I can't remember. But I saw a picture. But it looks like they're going to do the do it anyway.
When you mentioned the kidnapping, I thought that when Scotty came to see Sonny at the gym, I thought, well, Scotty did, discreetly ask Sonny for a favor. So I thought that was going to happen then and there at the gym. But then Sonny came over to Franco and started talking to him about something else, convincing him to stay in town. But they're desperate now, Liz and Scotty. So that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to kidnap Franco. So Kim is going to be looking stupid, like waiting for Franco to show up. He never shows up. And also, I want to know, both Days of Our Lives fans. This is my first time experiencing Princess Gina. Do y'all like the return of Princess Gina? Are you having fun with them with her on the show, and or do you think that Princess Gina is a waste of time? So I'm going to let me see if I can find this picture. So when this picture comes up, I'm going to throw this up and ask you the question. So when Princess Gina pushed Jennifer off the balcony, did you think that was a fun scene? I thought it was a weird push. It didn't really look right to me, but it was just weird. It was a weird push. Can we all agree it was a weird push? It wasn't choreographed right because Hope was too far away from Jennifer for that push to really be effective. And also, the other thing I want to talk about is that Lonnie finally punching Gabby. Was that the worst punch you've seen in daytime history? Because it was so choreographed horribly. Like, the blocking was horrible. You couldn't even tell she was like hit. She just fell back. So that happened today. So how do you feel about that? And also, Ethel, when it comes to Franco, I've read that Franco will probably come back with his Andrew memories mixed together. So I read that Elizabeth isn't going to get the Franco back that she thought she was going to get back.
Well, she slid her tongue down his throat today, hoping that he'd come back.
Didn't help. He still rolled out looking for Kim. Was she related to Delia or just the actress that played Delia? Was it Roxy that she was really related to? Or was it Delia? You probably know this one. I can't remember. Because it's Kristen, her name is Kristen something. And she played Roxy on One Life to Live. And Ryan Pope, she played Delia. I think the rat died because it ate her power, her energy powder, whatever she gave her.
What do you think that is? Do you think it's rat poison or something else?
It's some made up stroke something.
When she was at Kiefer's grave, I wasn't really paying attention, but then I saw her scooping. I was like, is she putting his ashes in there? Just for a minute, I was like, oh my gosh, she's putting Kiefer's ashes in it, and Alexis is eating them. Wouldn't that be sweet justice?
And Kiefer's killing her from the inside out.
Yeah.
The only good thing about if Thomas really does die is that that's finally justice for Emma. Kim is not vindictive. How is Kim vindictive? I don't see that.
She's lost.
Ava has 5 kids in real life. I'm talking about Maura West has 5 kids.
I think I read that somewhere, yeah. That's one more than me.
Well, she's a working mom.
Y'all
got work to do because my mother was the youngest of 11. So So you got like 6, 7 more to pop out. But black folks don't do big families like that no more.
Not anymore.
Jason is boring. I mean, Brooke is a hypocrite, Natalie. Yeah, that was revealed. That's a yes. They actually showed her poison her, and that's Kiefer's sister. So they answered that a while ago. Oh man, I'm a little behind in the questions. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so far behind. So we got Steve Wife doesn't want him in love scenes with Kelly. Don't go around. That's not true. I've never heard that. So he's an actor. If he's supposed to, be in scenes with an actress, that's his job. Whether the wife likes it or not. She likes her mortgage paid, don't she?
Right. I was gonna say it's about that money.
Sonny and Julian, if they make Julian equal to Sonny, I'm fine. And Tamara Braun, she did better on Days of Our Lives as Ava Vitale. I really liked her as Ava Vitale. There's going to be hell to pay, not hello. Yeah, that's why I said if Julian tells Sonny the truth himself, then there won't be any backlash because he's like, look, this is the deal.
But he's been holding that in for so long.
It doesn't matter. If Lucas says, look, this is the deal. I want you to know the truth. And Brad did it. I didn't know that it was Michael's son until later on. Brad that's how he get Brad away from Lucas.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think the character plays Anna Drove. Yeah, Gwen Marie, you're absolutely right. She's having some family issues, and so she's on family leave. And I don't think Finola wants to come back. I read that they had to beg Finola to come back. Finola wasn't going to come back. I like Gabby as a badass, but I don't like this particular storyline. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Bridget. I had it, and outside I got attached an intestine, and they had to peel it away. Sorry to hear that, Lois. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I want them to tell that Kelly is Bill's kid, too. It doesn't make sense that Lonnie is like following Gabby's order. Lonnie don't even like Julie like that. It would be more interesting if it was like Abe and Lonnie was trying to save Abe from having his heart explode, not Julie. Okay, Phil's gonna tell Adam about Chelsea. I don't know if she'll tell. Thank you, big brother. I'll have to admit, this is one of the reasons why Cable doesn't want to watch Days of Our Lives, because he says that the music is way too loud and he can't hear the people. Sonny does act like he knows Dev is his son, but I know he doesn't know. But, he does already treat him like it's his son. It's sort of like when a guy cheats and has a kid, and then he's like, "Oh, this is my nephew."
Right. Yeah.
Like, tells the wife, "This is my nephew." Sorry, Jerry, that you had the endometriosis too. It really sounds horrible.
I was gonna say,
makes me glad I'm a boy. I feel sorry for you ladies. It's so much easier being a guy. No menstrual cycle. Don't gotta push out the baby. Just gotta push in the sperm.
Oh. Yeah, well, what I told my husband, because they all look like him. I said, well, if it comes to it, I said, you can't deny them in court. I said, if we go to court, I said, you can't deny them. They look like you ain't gonna be able to outrun me. But no.
Yeah, glad he's there. Yeah, I think it'll be a while before they even tap into that Kelly is Bill's kid. We probably got years before that happens because there's so much in the way, other storylines in the way of that. Hit the like button. Thank you, Sarah. Please hit the like button. Is Franco really leaving with Kim? No, he's not. Is he really going to turn on out to be Sonny's son? Most likely.
I think so. Yeah.
It's silly to blame Drew for the way Sam acted. Not really, because we're talking about off camera. Their real relationship is causing her to react the way she is now. I mean, we watched her for what, 2 decades? And she hasn't acted like this before.
No, it's gotten horrible.
Yes, Hayden and New Nicholas are still married. I'm sure that'll be something that comes between Hayden and Finn.
Yep.
They casted a really cute kid. They've been doing a really good job.
Yeah.
She's an adorable little girl.
She's beautiful.
And Finn's supposed to be looking sad, but you can tell he trying not to smile.
It's cute. He's proud of her. Hayden was so wrong.
Jennifer will probably still wake up boring Sylvia. I think Chelsea won't have a choice but to go to Adam because she can't go to Nick. Oh, we talked about this. John, if John wasn't on Viagra before, he's on it now. You don't want Ben and Sierra to break up, but he's going to be in jail. But I also read that Ben and Sierra, Big Brother, Ben and Sierra do break up, but the school also said it's not what it seems. So I think that Ben and Sierra are thinking a breakup. I think that when Princess Gina saw Rafe today, she looked like John Who, but then she had to go back to her storyline. Yeah, Lonnie is a bad actress. She was okay on American Next Top Model, but she isn't really bringing anything to the table as Lonnie. We need somebody like who can act like Ava to really give Camilla something to work with. Do you think Nicholas looks like Robert Keller Kelly? A little bit, but he looks like a skinny Tyler Christopher to me. I think we're going to go to jail. No, can't help it. Half Time's Up, are they going to have a show? Yes, they're going to show lots and lots of flashbacks. Deidre Hall said it's hard to keep up with the scripts because whether they're in a flashback or whether they're in the present. So I think Deidre Hall's like 70. So I'm sure she's probably a little lost in the script. Oh, Big Brother for Life, Days Live fans. One of the things I learned about the time jump is some of you will like this, some of you not, but Hattie is coming back. So Deidre Hall will be playing Marlena and Hattie again. I don't know what Hattie's going to do in the time jump, but Hattie's back or coming back. So some of you will like that. Rob Miller, the time jump is starting probably the end of the Friday episode, but Monday definitely. They're going to be a year in advance. So they're going to skip ahead a year. And everything will be different. And they're going to have to go back and retell how the differences happen. So it should be a good storyline. I do not like Sean. I love Sean and Ridge. I hate when you say that. I think Adam and Victor are going to. I hope so too. That'll bring Adam and Victor together. Yes. I don't understand why everybody wants John. John looks like he needs to be retired with Marlena, and they should be just having their own separate storylines that have nothing to do with anybody trying to seduce him. No, Gwen Marie, yes, you are the only one who wants Eric with Sarah dates. You are the only one. Cassandra's the only one that poses a threat to anyone. I guess. That's a generous question. I like Cassandra, I guess, like everyone, they're all deserve to be liked. I actually like Cassandra just because she's One Life to Live. I forgot her character's name. Vicky's daughter. Megan.
Lainey?
Megan.
Okay.
So Chandler Macy plays Will. Yes, Chandler Macy is the one who said Sammy's coming back. What's going on with Devon? We don't know because they haven't showed him since he gave up his money. Yes, Violet is a very cute kid. I think Lola will sleep with Theo first. Thinking that I think the classic soap storyline is Kyle sleeps with Summer. Kyle will almost sleep with Summer. Lola will think that Kyle slept with Summer. She'll sleep with Theo and then find out Kyle and Summer didn't sleep together. And that'll make Kyle and Summer get together. And Lola will find out that Theo was a liar and he wasn't what she thought to begin with. And then she'll be trying to get back with Kyle, but he'll be with Summer. And then that'll be just like all the other soap operas where people just keep in that eternal triangle.
Mm-hmm. The cycle.
Yeah, I think Thomas will be back. Now, here's the interesting thing. I think they should bring a brand new kid on for Trina because I don't like the fact that Cam didn't want her, Oscar didn't want her, and Dev didn't want her. And she's thrown herself at these white boys. Mm-hmm. And they're like, she's got to have a complex or something. You know, she's a beautiful girl. And, boys at her age don't be tossing the pussy back. I'm just saying.
She is a beautiful girl, and I really like her working for Ava. I like their chemistry. I like her name is it Simone something. I like her chemistry with Maura. Maura's chemistry has been off the charts with so many people the last few months. But
go ahead.
I think that there's going to be something to do with Ava being in the hospital, that portrait being at the gallery, and Trina's going to be in the middle of it somehow. Either Ava's going to ask her to go hide it for her because Ava overheard Laura and Laura and Jax on the Haunted Star. Remember, she had her Cruella de Vil get up and she was listening. So she knows that painting is worth something because she was on the phone with somebody about it anyways.
I'm sure she hid the painting because Nicholas and everybody gonna be in there looking for it.
Yeah.
She's probably got it in some vault somewhere hidden or something.
But I really like her and Trina. They have very good chemistry.
And maybe Nicholas has to reveal himself just to ask a point blank for the painting. This is what I love about Maura West. There are certain people that are actors, and then there are people that are actors. Now, actors, she's like Ava's like, I don't want any makeup on. That's her choice,
right?
But I love the fact that she's so committed to her role and her character that she's willing to go, no make look like she ain't got eyebrows.
When they found Kiki's body, that scene was very powerful to me when they were rolling the body out and she opened the bag and she was like, Laura and Catherine, the way she was yelling at her, that was great acting to me. The way that she it's kind of like she channeled it like it was, I hate to say this, but her own child, being a mother. She's very quick to jump into those feelings, whatever the situation may be. Last week, when she admitted herself and they had the great pictures of her, taking her belongings off. She took her earrings off very slowly, was putting everything in the box. She just played the hell out of that. I got to give her props for that. She played the hell out of that.
And also the bridge scene when she was with Laura on the bridge.
Yes.
That was a very good scene too. That was Emmy worthy. And so was the scene where her daughter body and all that. I want to say there's two people in the comment section. I'm kind of scrolling down. A lot of people have asked questions we've answered a few times already. But two people have mentioned Taylor's face. One saying Taylor's face is like super tight. The other one saying that her face was so tight she couldn't talk. This is why Hunter Tyler was not on the show. People kept making fun of the way she looked. I actually like Princess Gina acting better than when she's Hope, because when she's Hope, she looks bored. Let me see. Where's Princess Gina supposed to be from? The accent is all over the place. I've never seen a Princess Gina storyline before, so we're experiencing this at the same time. Thank you, Sylvia. We always agree on mostly everything. Lonnie has a juicy storyline, and like you're right, she can't cry. She don't know how to show emotion, and she looks like she has cramps. She really looks like, she's aching or something. That is not the storyline. When she punched Gabby, that's the best thing the punch was horrible, but the best thing that she did was she said to Gabby as a character, well, I know you're not going to kill Julie now because you want to torture me. So my thing is this: why wouldn't Lonnie tell Eli the truth? Why wouldn't she tell her father? Why wouldn't she tell Kayla so Kayla can maybe get a new pacemaker or something? They could be all deluding Gabby until, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go a whole year without her telling anybody what Gabby did. That's ridiculous. Turn Princess Gina's cool. You can tell she's at. Thank you, Mr. Kurt. I agree. This is the first time Kristen looked like she was having a good time with her storylines. Yeah, I know. Let me see. So I started going backwards. I saw Days Halloween episode was classic. I wish they would have kept Ted alive because if Hope wasn't going to be with Rave, Ted was at least a good foil for her. Okay, so that means if Liz was not there when Franco took Cam's place, then I wanted to make sure she was there when she didn't come to get Cam. Did she show up at the hospital or something?
No, I think she showed up at the hospital. But I remember Franco telling Cameron, "Tell your mom that I will be back."
But I'm saying after that, when the police came, Elizabeth didn't show up after the police came.
I don't think she was there.
So that means the picture I saw is a more recent picture.
Okay.
Which means they're going to do the experiment with Franco against as well.
Okay. So that's along quicker than the whole Michael Wiley Jonah.
Now, the whole thing with this, I think they want to move on to Franco being a Frank and Drew, really, with having Franco and Drew memories at the same time. I want them to hurry up and bring back the Donna Day guy, because we know he's not really dead.
Yeah, you don't think so?
No, because that's how Sam's going to get off. She can't go to jail for somebody who's not dead. So I think that was all of the Donna Day people made it look like he was dead. Mm-hmm. He's running around alive.
Mm-hmm. That nurse probably has helped.
But Big Brother, Lonnie made sense. If you kill Julie, then she can just arrest her for murder. So that's why the storyline is so stupid. You're blackmailing the cop saying you'll kill somebody. That's attempted murder. The slap Liz gave Kim was horrible. I don't remember that slap. Because there were so many slaps with your hospital recently. I'm all like, they're all bungled together for me now.
I think it was at Kim's apartment.
Mr. Kurt, Lonnie needs to be recast. Sal Towers is not a good actress. We need a good actress on that show. They got rid of Valerie. They didn't have a storyline for Valerie. And so we need a good black actress on Days of Our Lives. And Lonnie isn't it. Sal Towers isn't it. Do you think Kim will be pregnant with Franco? I think she's going to find out she's pregnant with his baby and leave town.
Oh boy.
If she's leaving, I think that's going to be the reason. I don't remember Lonnie on the reboot of All My Children. I remember just watching it, but she wasn't memorable enough for me to remember. I'm guessing she was the one that got kidnapped into the sex ring or whatever.
Hi, Antoinette.
No, Emily's long dead.
She's been gone.
Yeah, she's been dead a long time.
She's been gone.
She comes back as a ghost. She doesn't come back as a person. She
I wish they would have like these powerful, like another hostage Metro Court hostage, or the black and white ball, or what was that? The hospital crisis when Courtney died.
Just bring back Jerry Jacks. He'll do something over the top.
Yeah.
You know, hostages and all that.
Forget all the other stories.
Do y'all like the teens on General Hospital? For the most part, yes, but I really feel they need a better story. What about you?
I'm tired of Joss. It's still all about Oscar. I get it. It's grief, but
oh, every time she says the word Oscar, I hit fast forward.
She's got his rock in the park.
It's not like they were married or even was he on the show for a year? I mean, like.
Yeah. I was thinking that when she lost, at first I was thinking that when she saw her watch was lost, that maybe Deb had took it. That's what I had thought for a little bit, because she said that she didn't realize for 3 days that it had been missing.
Now, Jerry, that's the rumor that I don't want to spread. There's a rumor that they're bringing Bo Brady back from the dead, but it won't be the actor that people want, because the actor they replaced him. So they like both actors. I heard that he's coming back from the dead, but it won't be the actor that died in the snow or whatever. Robert Kelly. Now I think they're potentially bringing Robert back. Oh, Lonnie probably had glycerin tears, Mr. Kurt. Just them drops. Yeah, the guy that plays Bo doesn't want to come back, but Peter Reckles, I think they're trying to bring Peter Reckles back. One of the actors that used to play him. So, but like I said, it's a rumor, so that's why I don't say the Bo word in my spoilers, because I think sometimes fans want something so bad that they just put it on Twitter and different places, and then different soap sites pick it up, and then it never comes to be.
Mm.
Delicia. Oh man, hopefully she'll get better when she's working with Kristen. Said Cameron to tell Elizabeth he was coming back.
Right.
Don't see what they're doing because it's really persistent. Is Eve really preggers? Is she the third pregnancy, not Gabby? Eve was drinking alcohol, so getting drunk. So I don't think she was really pregnant. I don't think she would drink if she really thought she was pregnant. See, I don't know what rat poison does to you, so
I think it does make her hair fall out. But she's had her hair fall out before.
Ralph brought it back. Gina, no, Eve admitted she was not preggo. Let's see. I heard Eve say she was not pregnant. I hope that we have Thomas. She knows like her mama. She likes Steffi. I think that she should get Lonnie a spine. I think the character Lonnie is written with the spine, but Sal Towers don't know how to play that. I'm a huge Days of Lives fan of her being referred to a time jump. I explained the time jump. You may have missed it, but they're going a year in advance. It's on Monday. She loves Eli, and Eli loves his grandmother Julie. I know that she loves. I know all that, but at the same time, it wouldn't stop her from telling Eli the truth because Eli does love Julie. Why is she going to let Gabby get into a relationship with Eli for a year because he don't know the truth? Let's see. Let's see. Jen lose a memory, Phoenix. Most likely, she won't know who pushed her because it would get rid of Princess Gina too fast. Yeah, she's been phoning in for a while. Uh-huh. Why I say Kim is vindictive because she's coming between Elizabeth and Franco. You don't think she's being vindictive? No, I think she's in love with Drew and she wants her version of Drew back.
Yeah, because first she had the body, now she has the brain.
Right. So, yeah, I don't think she's being vindictive. I think she's in love.
She's confused.
Right. And they keep saying grief. I mean, this is beyond grief, but it's just a to get more viewers. It's a plot device to get more viewers. So they'll do a lot of crazy things that change on Monday, and then we've got to figure out, why these changes happen. So it's just like a November sweeps event that will go on to at least January. Whereas Sally, we don't know where Sally is because the Bone Move actors have a tendency to disappear for months.
I agree with that.
Because it's going to be a new storyline for Julie and Sonny. Hattie will go after Roman. I don't want to see Hattie go after Roman either. Roman is another one that had a really bad facelift that makes him hard to look at. Just keep it real. Kim is suffering from a certain loneliness, so she needs help. I think that baby will be the beginning of Kim having help.
Franco's baby.
Right. Well, mentally, it's Jordan.
Right.
I'm looking forward to the Time Jump 2. Sound like it's this us type. I'm not sure what that means. Love Hattie. I love the original Hattie before they made her stupid. When Ron came on and did his version of Hattie, she lost a few, she wasn't the strong Hattie that I saw in the previous storyline. She became some simpleton Hattie, and I don't like simpleton Hattie. Right. We all have been complaining about the treatment of the black characters on that show. I would love for Bonnie to come back too. Yes. That's what I thought. Where the black act? We need more black actors and actresses because they didn't disappear on all the shows.
Like I told you, they have them as extras, walking back and forth. They have them in coffee shops.
Yes, Thomas goes missing on Bold and Beautiful. She may play crazy like she don't know what happened to him. Hattie, Bonnie, and Susan, that would be a good combination. That'd be some fun episodes. Nope, you're the only one, Gwen. They don't have any chemistry. That's why I don't like Eric and Sarah. They don't have any chemistry. I love it when Susan is on as well. I don't like Steffi with Liam because he's too weak. I don't want Brooke with Bill again, but who else would Brooke go to? Zoe needs a storyline if they don't kill her on Friday. Yes, perfect couple. Sarah and Xander are a really good couple. Trina and Ava, unfortunately, they can't be a couple.
Yes.
But I think that Trina's a good addition to the gallery, and hopefully that brings them more stories. I don't know if they're going to bring Devon's money back. It's the fans that want them to have the money back. It's the writers that don't want them to have it. I hope so too. I hope they give Chloe a storyline. Katrina's smart for those boys. Are you serious? We love Trina and the actress who plays her. Yes, we love Trina too. We just don't love Trina where her current love interest is. They respect her. She's not beautiful. We want them to treat her like they treat Joss. Joss is like the Cinderella fairy princess. They just run to Joss, and
Trina's the
treat
help.
Cinderella before she goes to the ball. Or she's the help. She's the mouse. Or the horse in the game.
Yeah, they've been treating her. They've been having her as like the third wheel, the fourth wheel, whatever you might have.
They don't treat her right. I think that it was ridiculous to even make Zoe make a pass at Thomas if he was just going to turn her down like that. That's why I said in my SoFam on Facebook that, you know, why are these black women on these soap operas getting rejected? And really was you. I really want to see Jeannie Francis find out that Nicholas is alive, because the moment that Ava even said the words "Nicholas is alive," Jeannie just went in full acting mode. Like when Jeannie and Maura are in scenes together, they
go right off. They feed off each other. Yeah.
Right. And I think Jeannie knew that Maura was acting her ass off, and she was ready for the challenge. You know, to get in there with another actor. And I would love for them to be good friends, but I wish they could redeem Ryan, or at least make Kevin go crazy so he act like Ryan.
I loved Ryan.
And Kevin is boring.
Oh my God.
Ryan is a great character.
Ryan, before Ava found out that he was Ryan, them as a couple, I loved them as a couple. Even though he was Kevin, I loved them as a couple.
I think that Ridge will try to get custody of Thomas away from Hope. Yes, Maura Westwood had did a better job as Lonnie. I was so nervous when I met Ava. Oh, you met her. Good Lord. Congratulations. We love Maura.
Wow.
Ridge shut the Emma storyline down. Emma was a great actress. She wasn't a great actress, but she didn't deserve to die like that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we're getting to I'm getting closer to. Oh, I thought it was. So I'm trying to get close to the end of the questions. I hope that people find out what Gabby did. They will find out what Gabby did. It's just a matter of when. Bring back Emma and Xander. Watch Jeannie Francis when she found out Lucky died. Tears your heart out. Yeah. Elizabeth with Chase. Elizabeth was not there. See, that's two people saying two different things. Then is there next Bo and Hope for me? Lucky never died. If you saw Bold and Beautiful, Thomas, Hope, and Douglas is going to be caught up. The acid explosion. I hope to bring Emma Xander back too. Yvette, you are right. I keep saying that if Emma's really alive, she didn't die. That would explain why Justin isn't more angry at Thomas. Elizabeth did.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Do you think Phoebe will ever come back from the dead? I don't think so. I guess we need a recast for Lonnie. ASAP. Brooke and Deacon coming up. There's rumors that Deacon is coming back. She was at the end of the police. At the end with the police. Okay, so people are saying they do remember her at the site. Emma Xander was really, I don't know what the last word was supposed to be. You know, Kim likes to get pregnant. Yeah. I think this was going to happen. I'm excited to see the character go because I love the actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jill left town and we never know when Jill's coming back. Lonnie can't act for me. No, she cannot act. Lonnie was on the reboot. She had to cry all the time. Well, she must have forgot how to cry. Bill's been after Lola from day one. See, I told you. The little girl plays Violet. Looks like Nell. I don't know. She looks like a baby doll to me. She looks like
beautiful hair. That hair is gorgeous.
Like she's not quite real. You know, she looks like she's not quite real. Like she's a doll or something. Like, you know, one of those
porcelain dolls.
You know, one of those that show that that Honey Boo Boo was on. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know what show you're talking about.
A pageant girl. She looks like a little pageant girl. She just needs a pageant dress.
Her hair is gorgeous. I can't. Her hair is gorgeous.
Peter Reckle is the best, Bo. Peter Reckle don't want to come back, but Peter doesn't want to come back. Mr. Corday said Bo is not coming back. I read that spoiler too that he said he's not coming back. That's why I don't want to say that he's coming back, but that's what people are persistently saying. Jill found out that Seal and Catherine Chancellor Will is a phony, but she didn't tell Devon. I take the soap. Well, you know, guys, what can I say? I'm a soapy. Phoenix isn't Gabby pregnant with Stephen's baby. She's supposed to be pregnant with Stephen's baby. I hope the spoiler was right in that it wasn't a false spoiler. Oh, man. Sorry you had a crazy ex-husband. My stepfather, he was a crazy son of a bee, too. Glad he's dead and buried. No doses of belladonna. That's possible. Victor, the baby boy is cruel. Gina is why a lot of people don't like Thomas. He reminds them of their exes. And I don't know what they're going to do with Xander. The show This Is Us. I don't watch This Is Us. But she slept with Elizabeth while her husband knew she was her husband. But how many husbands has Elizabeth slept with? Come on now.
Yep.
Come on now. I'm an Elizabeth fan because I've been a fan since the rape storyline because I felt so bad for her when Lucky found her foot in the bushes and stuff like that. And so I have my heart always goes out to Elizabeth because I always remember she's a victim of rape. And so I'll never hate her. But Elizabeth is
some horrible things.
Bad. Huh?
Said she's done some horrible things herself.
Yeah, but horrible things have happened to her, and I'm sure she lose. So,
right.
So she can't really call Kim out for all the things she's done. She was sleeping with Nicholas when she was with Lucky. She was sleeping with brothers.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, come on now. I love Elizabeth, but let's be real about the character. Oh, okay. I don't watch This Is Us. Eric, Nicole, and Sarah, they need to do something with them. This Is Us is back and forth. His scenes with Hope was extremely disturbing. He's not being played by Hope. He's absolutely gaslighting everyone. Let's be clear about Hope and Thomas. Thomas was done with Hope. He felt like she was going to be with Liam, and she decided to seduce him to try to get Douglas. So all this is on her. This is her fault that he's obsessed with her again because he had declared war on all things Logan, including her. Ava was brilliant. We all agree. Joss is Lulu 2.0. I don't know if I can say that because she's more like Carly 2.0, not Lulu. Lulu goes back and forth between, boring and not boring.
Julie Berman's Lulu was more Luke's side, and then Emmy Ryland, she's more the softer Laura type.
Right.
I don't know.
But Laura was an adventurer. She was in the woods and with Frisco and Felicia and dangling from helicopters and whatnot. Right. Lulu, she just investigates and ruins everything for everybody. Yeah. Every time I look at the story, it ruins everything. I still think Dustin was the person stealing from people's houses he was dating. I still think that's him. Either that or he's going to have sex with Trina or John.
You keep saying that.
Because they treat him like a predator. I
don't see that.
We'll see.
When he talked to her about the writing, that's what I had thought from the beginning.
I don't think that Tyler Perry would reboot Guiding Light or As the World Turns of how much money it would cost. Now, if somebody wanted to invest in do the shows on his lot, he's a businessman. He'll do it. But he himself, no. Is Billy? Yes, Billy is going to go crazy again. I read that. The more he sees Adam, the more unhinged he'll be. Oh, they never let Tyler. Yeah, sorry, they don't treat black people right. They do not. How are you liking the new Nicholas? I'm not a fan yet. He needs to do a little bit more before I like him. It's too new. He's only had like 3 episodes.
Tyler Christopher is the Nicholas.
He's the best Nicholas. Yeah, I don't like them making Lonnie step down to Gabby. Okay. Congratulations, Cheryl. Bring back Marcus, Texas battle for Zoe. I don't know what that is. Ava and Laura have great scenes together. Thelma and Louise, love them to team up. I would love for them to come up with a storyline that really gets them to team up. Maybe it's this Lucas thing, going against Valentine. I don't know. Lucky didn't die, but Helena made it look that way when Luke took him to the morgue in 1998. See, I knew something happened with Lucky because he was brainwashed or something.
He was brainwashed, yeah.
And I think they thought he was dead. Then maybe it was Nicholas that found him. I can't remember.
I don't think it was Nicholas. I can't remember.
Elizabeth is the porcelain doll of the General Hospital. I don't know. I don't see why Tyler Perry Blue Guy Later is return in the award winning for sure. But you got to remember now. Let me tell you, I'm a Tyler Perry fan. Tyler Perry fan is a businessman. But I used to review Having to Have Nots, and I was getting over 100,000 views, and I couldn't stand that show.
I had to stop watching it too.
I had to stop watching it, and I was getting good number of hits, and it was just unwatchable. They have storylines from season 1.
Mm-hmm.
They've been resolved now.
I don't even know what happened at the end.
It hasn't ended yet. It's about to come back in January. What would you do if Cameron chances her? I think chases her. I think Cameron is in love with Joss, and they're going to keep that going between the triangle between Joss and Dev. And
They're both in love with him.
Yeah, I think that Trina's a fourth wheel that they don't know what to do with. Jordan does die on days. I'm mad. I don't like it. I hope it all turns out to be a dream. How do you think Franco will react to what he learns about Drew? And I also want to say to Big Brother, Jordan dies on days. That's why Ben is in jail. Because remember, Ben came back with the baby, and he claimed he didn't see Jordan, whatever. Jordan was missing. So when he finds Jordan's body, they're going to think he did it and took the baby. How do you think Franco will react to when he learns about Drew? I don't know. He'll be sad.
What's Drew?
I think that telling Franco that Drew died when they started acting like they were brothers. I think he'll be sad, but I mean, he'll have bigger things to worry about with Drew memories in his head. That's why I don't understand why Kim would leave, why they get rid of Kim, where Franco should be conflicted between Eve and Liz. It should be a triangle. That one, he loves them both because he got all those memories in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Cheryl. I was sad to say Jordan's gonna die, and she's off. The actress Trishelle Hartley. She already wrapped up her scenes, so she's definitely done on the show. So she's definitely one of the victims. Let me see. We all know Liz is a whole. Oh God. I think he's trying to say hoe. I mean, Angela. Lulu got all the boys in high school. That's what I meant by Joss is Lulu. See, I don't remember Lulu's high school days. I know she had, but I like the other Lulu better. I was so mad when she quit.
That's the Lulu that I'm more familiar with.
Somebody said the same thing I just said. Let me see. Hit the like button. Thank you, Gwen. Please hit the like button. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're nearing the end of the broadcast. So I'm trying to get these last questions through. No, he's not. Shalom is not dead. Who's Shalom? Who's this will be? Chinese girl helped him get out. The nurse. What was it? Shiloh.
Daisy. I had to look at that.
How you spell Shiloh?
It's not dead.
But thanks for trying.
Probably though.
Yeah, he's alive. Yes, oh, it was crazy. Yeah, he definitely gives me Predator prize. But I think they're trying to decide whether or not he's a good interest for Lulu and not to make him a Predator, or to go on ahead and make him a Predator and then give Lulu somebody else. Billy had a stick of gum on tomorrow's episode. Uh-oh. You don't know this, but that means his multiple personality is back. His multiple personality chews gum.
Oh boy.
That's the kids slept with Franco. Billy gone Billy gone go gum chewing cray cray. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. We know that when he pulled out that gum, he's about to try and kill somebody. I was kill Adam. Yes, Elizabeth did sleep with two brothers, and Lucky dragged the mess out of her. I posted that in our soap group a couple of months ago. That was amazing. That acting was amazing between. I missed that actor that played Lucky. You know,
Greg Vaughn.
One of them is on Days of Our Lives, but the Jonathan Jackson.
Yeah.
He was a really good Lucky.
Yeah. I remember he used to live in a boxcar out in the woods.
I think they forgot Marcus existed because they forget, Justin exists, which I'm mad because that's a great character and a great actor. I know it's crazy, but when they killed E.J. Demar, it took me a year to get through it. I really loved him as a character. He was great. I liked him and also liked him when he was on All My Children. Why are you trying to make Nicholas and Ava a couple? Because they were a couple before he supposedly died. Good night, all. Good night, Big Brother. EJ was a great actor. Yes, he was. Still is. We didn't want to come back to the show. Good night. Cheryl Simpson. You're saying it's
Bye, Cheryl.
Gotta go. Oh, goodbye, Sylvia. Thank you for hanging in there with us. Hopefully jury duty works out for you. I hate jury duty.
Good luck.
We all miss EJ. Miss EJ and Sammy. That was a big blow to Days of Our Lives, losing EJ and Sammy. Have a good night, Cheryl. I mean, she said it to Sylvia.
Night, Big Brother.
Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Stephanie. Reminding folks to hit that like button and please subscribe. I just remember Maxie always in trouble because she lied all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Been a long, yeah. Maxie, and I've been watching since Heather Weber was the main character of the show, and I followed her to Santa Barbara. That's how far back. I remember Frisco and Helena and Ice Princess and all that. I'm that old. Maxie had all the boys. Billy threw the gum in the trash basket. He's looking crazy. I was weak. I can't wait to see it. I didn't look at the advanced episode. Gum is good to chew when you're trying to lose weight. Sometimes. Night all. Good night, Linda. I finally made it to the end of the feed. Good night, Phoenix and Jenny.
Night,
thank you, Patricia. So now I've made it to all of the questions. I can finally say good night to everyone. And now Lulu is midget Barbie. Come on. Good night, Gwen Marie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us also, Jenny Fair. We finally got you on camera.
I know. Thank you.
Hope to see you next week, and hopefully Cable will be here.
Absolutely. All right. You have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night, Gwen. Cheryl Simpson. We're almost done. Good night. It was always nice to have a good night, Phoenix. And yes, thank you, Zonia. Good night, Sebrinson 01. Stephanie, good night. I'm glad you made it too, Gina. Good night. I just saw a few minutes. I'm sorry, but at least you came. At least you were here. Thank you, Sess. Good night, everyone, and thank you for the live. Thank you, Lucy. Angela, Ethel, Gina, good night. Hopefully, I was able to tell you you had a good time watching this tonight, and join us next Wednesday at 9. Heather Weber, I love Robin Matheson. She's a great actress. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mary. You're welcome for the updates. Good night, Shannon. Cheryl, good night. And I am out. Thank you all for watching.